You clicked on this video for a very specific reason, and I believe it's because you are way too harsh on yourself while learning a subject, or more specifically, learning code. Now, this video won't be like a hibbery jibbery bullshit type of video where I'm telling you you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be just fine, and you're gonna learn code and you are the best. No, that's not what this channel is about. It's not what I stand for. This video is more specifically aimed to the person that is just so inclined and constantly comparing himself and so tough on himself while learning code. And I know this because I was like that. At the beginning of my programming journey, would constantly compare myself to how other people were doing. Oh, this guy's learning JavaScript. I have to be at that level. Or even in YouTube, currently, some days, I compare my YouTube subscriber count to other YouTubers. And it's a zero-sum game. Now, this is one aspect to going easy on yourself. What I'm trying to say is just go easy on yourself when you are learning programming concepts and stuff like that. Programming is difficult. It's a intense, hyper-focused type of subject that takes months, if not years, to get good at. And if you are constantly on your ass, getting mad at yourself, hating yourself is a better word for not knowing a concept, how are you ever going to get good at it? You know, I used to get mad at myself when I'd run into bugs, like a lot. My whole day would be ruined. And all that did for me was halt me from progressing. So what I'm trying to say is just go easy on yourself. Give yourself the time and space to learn subjects, to take in what you've learned, to run into bugs, to fail. Because the area where you are failing, if you give yourself the time and space to fail, you're gonna eventually improve because you're gonna have to face those bugs. Like, let's say you get mad at yourself and you quit code as soon as you run into a bug, right? You're never gonna improve at code because you end up quitting or you get mad at yourself, so you're not gonna be better than you are today. But if you're someone that has gone easy on themselves, which I'll go into how to, you've gone easy on yourself and you've given yourself the time to run into these errors and to face them head on, you will eventually overcome this bug and get better at programming because you solved the bug, which you obviously will eventually with enough time. And what not enough programmers do is give themselves the time and space to do so. You are not perfect. I'm not perfect. We all require the time and space to fail, to try, and to improve. And if you're just constantly on your ass, mad that you're failing, that you're running into bugs, that you're not seeing improvement, then you will never see the next step. That's never going to happen if you don't do or go easy on yourself. Now, I've talked a lot about going easy on yourself. Here's what I mean by that. Patience. That's all you need to go easy on yourself. And by patience, I mean wait it out, learn the subjects, go show up as much as possible and do the work. But understand that shit just takes time and that code takes time to learn. And if you're constantly checking if you're the best, if you're improving, if you're learning enough, if you're doing this, if you're doing that, and you're constantly getting mad at yourself, you will not learn code because you're not patient with yourself. Coding is a process, not an event. And by that, I mean coding takes months and months and months, like we explained earlier. It takes months, and then in like a simpler term, it takes days to finally see results eventually. You're not going to learn code on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. You're probably not going to know how to code by like day 30. But by constantly showing up, aka process-wise, so process of showing up on day 2, like that, you will eventually see results. What a lot of people think, and a lot of new programmers, is they think that coding is an event. They show up to code that one day and they expect themselves to be amazing programmers by the end of the day, which is not true. And what happens by the end of it? They get mad or they quit. most people are like that. Most people will quit as soon as they face adversity because their ego thought that they would be great programmers. I don't know why. That's what they think. So the sum of this would be to just give yourself the patience and space to learn and fail. Go easy on yourself. I'm telling you, just give yourself the time. Not enough people give themselves the time. It took me 3 or 4 months actually, to learn JavaScript. 4 months. I had to go through the free code camp lesson or like Code Academy. The JavaScript, I had to do the JavaScript course twice because I just didn't know. I didn't know. And because I was a little easy on myself and lenient and allowed myself to just learn and be patient with myself, I was able to learn because I was able to be patient and have enough time to work towards it. So anyways, I hope you found this video valuable. If you want coaching, more one-on-one, talk things through, run through code, show you more behind the scenes, or get personalized advice, I'll leave the coaching link in the description below. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding and bye-bye.